Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lainey. Thank you so much for stopping by. As you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be doing a project pan update. I'm super excited, so let's just hop into the video. But before we do that, please make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video from me. Okay, so we have a lot to update on. First up, I rolled this in last month. I rolled out the body spray I was working, the Victoria's Secret one. I just wasn't using it. So I rolled in this Champagne Apple and Honey body spray from Bath & Body Works. I fully panned the body lotion of this earlier this year. I got this and the lotion and I won it at a baby shower. So we were there at the start and now we're about here. And I used this a total of 17 times. So much more than I was using the Victoria's Secret body spray. So for whatever reason, I'm just reaching for this spray more. So I'm really glad that I rolled this in. I definitely won't be able to finish this by the end of the year, but I'll definitely be able to get some good use on it. Next up, we have my Buxom Gloss that has some very, very exciting updates. So I used this a total of 11 times and I really increased my usage. I definitely can finish this by the end of the year. I'm super excited about it. I've been reapplying this a lot. I've just been really enjoying it. I've been combining it with my lip gloss that's in my Harry Potter project pan because I don't really like the smell or the finish of that gloss. So I've been really enjoying this lip gloss. It doesn't give much color on the lips, so you can really pair it with whatever lip you are wearing. But I've been enjoying it surprisingly, and I'm really excited to get this out of my collection because look at all of that. What? It'll be the first time I've ever fully panned a lip gloss, so that's really exciting. Next, we have my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. This I used a total of 15 times this month. I've been really enjoying it. I'm gonna be so sad when this is gone, but we started from this line. These three lines, smaller lines down here, are from a previous project pan. When I rolled this product in, it was here, and now we're all the way up here, so making pretty good progress. I definitely think we'll be able to finish this by the end of the year. I totally plan on repurchasing this once I get my primer collection down a little bit, but this is a really great primer. I know not everyone likes it. It breaks some people out. I personally really like it. Next up, we have my blush from the Balm. This is the Auto Balm Girl Powder in the shade Houston, and we don't have pan yet. I almost thought I hit pan, but it was just like white pigment that wasn't fully mixed in. But as you can see, we've made quite a dip up at the top where if you look on this side, you don't see as much of the silver pan. So we're definitely, I'm definitely focusing it up here. And I definitely think I'll be able to hit pan in maybe the next 1 to 2 months, hopefully. Depending on when I hit pan, I'll either roll this out and start working on a new blush to hit pan on, or I'll just keep it in and get some progress on it. We'll just have to see. But I've been using this a lot. I used this a total of 16 times this month, so the majority of the time I wear my makeup. It's just a really great, easy blush to wear, and yeah, it kind of goes with any look I really want to wear. I am wearing it today. I feel like it looks a little light on camera, but I do really like it. Next up, we have my Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in Flexitarian, and I've had really trouble panning this, even though it's one of my favorite highlighters. I only used it 3 times this month, and I'm just not reaching for this shade of highlight right now. So I've decided I'm gonna roll this out and I'm gonna roll in a new highlight that I'm going to aim to hit pan on. So this is the Space Case Cosmetics Scene from Space highlighter in 1A. And it's just more of a goldeny highlight. It's definitely not my favorite formula. I got this in an Ipsy bag and it's nice, not my favorite formula, but as you can see, I'm forming a dip over here. I've been wearing this a lot this month and I would like to hit pan on this. So instead of trying to use this up, which I definitely won't be able to do by the end of the year, I'm gonna roll in this highlighter instead and just try to hit pan on it and we'll go from there. Next up, we have my Buxom Mauve lipstick. And I wore this a total of 4 times, and look, I can't roll this up anymore. This is all that there's left. I'm not gonna get in there with a lip brush and dig it out. I'm just, when I can no longer apply it, I will, say it's done. So there is not a lot left. I definitely think I can finish this by the end of the month. I think maybe give it 2 or 3 uses with reapplications. I definitely think I can get this out of my collection. Next up, my concealer from Tarte, my Shape Tape concealer. I wore this a total of 18 times, so quite a bit, I think, more than I've ever have in this project. And as you can maybe see, there's a lot of windows. There's really not much product left in here. It just kind of comes off on the brush, and I'm not using a ton of this, just a little bit under the eyes and kind of over here where I have these breakouts. So yeah, I really like this concealer. I think it's really good. I have a backup of this, so I'm just trying to use it up. I'm not going to take the stopper out because I don't care enough to take the stopper out. You guys know, if you've been watching me in any of my project pans, I'm not the kind of project panner that cuts things open. I don't take the stoppers out. I just don't care enough. So yeah, I mean, this will be done by the end of the year, but I feel like it's going to be in here till the end just because even though there's not a lot of product left in here, I'm using so little, and there's just a lot on the brush that I think it's going to last me till the end of the year, so we'll see. Next, we have my nail polish, which there are no updates. I did not use this once, and I mean, this will be done by the end of the year, but I just didn't wear it this month, and that's okay with me. Okay, so my YC Collection powder, this is just the loose setting powder in 117. I used this 23 times, so basically every time I wore my makeup. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 days that I didn't use this. This is a great setting powder. I'm not going to repurchase it, but it is good. I'm using it up. It's kind of hard to show you, but I think I have like about this much left, so I think give it a few months and this will be out of the collection. Yeah, not much to say about it. It's a fine setting powder. I'm using it consistently pretty much all I'm focusing on, unless I use my Urban Decay all-nighter, and yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Lastly, before we get into my Pan That palette, I have the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I got this in an Ipsy. I used this a total of 6 times, and it's finished. And I only used it once before this project, so that means I only got 7 uses out of this. I didn't notice a difference with this. This was the most pointless item I've ever used. It didn't make me glow, it didn't do anything, didn't prolong my makeup wear. It is ridiculous. I mean, what is this in, like, it's like $50 at like full size? Like, I don't get the point of this. Also disappointing that I got so like, I really expected this to be in here for like 2 months. So this is rolling out, but yeah, at least I got it out of my collection pretty fast. That's all I gotta say. So I am rolling in my Flower Beauty Blush Balm. This is in the shade Pinched, I believe. It's rubbed off on the back. I know I'm already panning a blush, but this pairs beautifully with it. This I don't ever wear on its own. I always layer a powder blush on top. It's just not blushy enough for me. Like, I like a lot of blush. So this is kind of more of a base blush for me. So you guys have probably heard of this. A lot of people compare these to the Glossier Cloud Paints. I am just about here, so kind of where this little point is. I will mark it. I'm going to try to finish this. I'm not quite sure, but especially with panning that Balm blush, these pair beautifully together, so we'll definitely be able to use these together a lot. We'll see if I can finish it. I'm not quite sure, but regardless, I'll be able to get a lot of progress on it by the end of the year. Next, we have my Pan That palette. I am getting tired of this thing. This is the Modern Renaissance palette if you're new, and that was not as graceful as I wanted it to be. This is what she's looking like. So we have a couple of exciting updates. I finally hit Little Baby Pan in Red Ochre. I finished Vermeer. I think Golden Ochre was finished in my last update. If not, it was very close, so I have those gone. Primavera is gone. I have been working on really just expanding the pans in Burnt Orange and Bone Fresco. I think that's where I'm going to have the most success. I'm getting tired of this palette. As I've said, I mean, I said this at the beginning of the year, the palette is not as good as it used to be. The quality is not as good as it used to be. I just want it out of my collection. By the end of the year, this will be retiring. I won't be using it anymore. But yeah, this is what I have left. I would really like to finish Bone Fresco and Burnt Orange by the end of the year. I just got Red Ochre all over me. Raw Sienna I would like to, but there's not a whole lot of progress on it. I probably will never touch Red Ochre, Antique Bronzer, Cypress Umber again. They're just not that good. And even Real Gar too, it does not look like the orange in the pan. It's a lot more muddy and dark when you put it on, and I just don't like it anymore. So really I'm just playing with Raw Sienna, Burnt Orange, Bone Fresco, Love Letter a little bit, and Warm Taupe, and Venetian Red a little bit, but it's also not one of my favorites. So yeah, this is my Pan That palette. I am really glad I was able to hit pan in all the shades. I'm glad I don't have to touch Red Ochre ever again. Yeah, so this is where we're at, and I'll update you guys in the next month. I also sometimes post sneak peeks on my Instagram stories, so if you're ever curious, you can always follow me there. I'm just at Makeup with Delaney, with dots between the words, so I'll put it down here and in the description box down below. But yeah, this is Modern Renaissance. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you like, and I will see you in my next one.